You're not listening to any regular vinyl record. You're listening to the sweet sound of a sugar-based alternative to vinyl. According to its developers, these records could be pivotal in revolutionising recorded music and helping to decarbonise the industry. UK-based Evolution Music says their goal is to make it easy for labels and artists to stop using PVC to make their records, a practice which produces toxic chemicals. They say the use of their sugar-based biopolymer requires no alteration of record pressing plants' existing machinery or production processes. Evolution Music CEO Mark Carey says their environmentally friendlier records have been 4 years in development.
So 4 years of R&D. We started with a sugar-based biopolymer. We found organic fillers and organic master batch, so we've got a unique recipe, but we are an R&D company, but we'll carry on with iterations of R&D to improve it as we go forward.
Recording artists will be keen to make the switch. According to a music industry climate action group, Music declares emergency. Lewis Jameson is one of the group's co-founders.
We know what the problem is and we know how to solve it. We just need the will and the investment to do it. So if you take this very small but very important example, we knew what the problem was. You know, the production of vinyl is toxic in very many ways. There are all kinds of processes in it that are damaging to the environment. But we like vinyl. What's the solution? Find a non-toxic way of doing it. Hey presto, here we have it. If we could apply that logic to other processes, then we'll be in a much better position.
But what about the difference in the way the music sounds? For Carey, it's a matter of personal preference.
Now it's just that final little tweak on the sound. Sonically and the EQ of the music is fine, absolutely spot on. But the little bit of lead in and in between the tracks, there's some surface noise. So if you like that, if you're a 70s fan, and you like that little crackling, great.
Over the past decade, sales of vinyl records have been increasing. Despite the popularity and instant access of digital media and streaming sites such as Google and Spotify. Some believe this growing emotional appeal comes down to a richer sound, cover art, and being able to hold a physical copy. But Carey believes as soon as one major recording artist or band uses bioplastic instead of vinyl, the industry will never be the same.
You know, the music industry, creative arts should be at the forefront of innovation. Of course they should. And typically that's where cultural change is what affects political and social change. So yeah, it has to come from this arena.